Yo ho ho, what's going on everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I've got an awesome travel trailer for you. It's a rear bath model and it weighs under 5,000 pounds. This is the 2023 Surveyor Legend 202RBLE, RB standing for rear bath. I definitely think this is something that you are going to like. It is a stunningly beautiful day here at RV Nation in Ohio. So if you guys are in the market for a camper, make sure to check out the description, for my contact information, my text line, my email, all that good stuff. You'll also find tank sizes, awning sizes, length, weight, all of that down in the description as well. I kind of copy paste that off the manufacturer website for you. And then as always, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's looking like I'll be able to do that. But if you'd be so kind, hitting that like and subscribe button for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. But again, it's the 2023 Surveyor Legend 202RBLE. This will be a shorter tour today. Usually I'm around 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. But obviously this is a little bit of a shorter camper, meant more for, kind of a couples coach with the occasional time that you want to sleep, like a grandkid or something. You do have this tri-fold sofa right here. So this is going to be a one slide RV, but they make the most of it. So you can order this one of two different ways. You have the tri-fold sofa, which obviously adds to bigger, better, more comfortable sleeping, something that would be adequate, for an adult. Or you can order it with the booth dinette. While it still offers sleeping, it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more cramped, maybe something more geared towards, like a grandkid or someone that's a little bit smaller, in that 6'7" range. But regardless, this one comes with a tri-fold. You also have a little table, which you can swing around and kind of move around and play with, which is held on right here. Very easy to, assemble, take off, take down, whatever that you want to do. This is kind of in dinner mode. Obviously, you can pull it out for sleeper mode, or just set it in chill mode. If you want to sit down, and watch a little TV, that comes out on a swivel as well. But for this slide, even though this is a smaller travel trailer, it still has pretty good head height. So I'm 6 feet tall. I'm almost at the point where I could touch it. But, that's pretty awesome for a travel trailer to have that much head height. You don't have to worry about bonking your head when you're going to sit down, on the sofa. You're also going to get two little countertops right there. And then you also have, your cup holders as well. On the Surveyors, they all have the tinted windows. So this massive window right here, and then you have the two on the sides here and here that you can open up for a nice cross breeze. On a day like today, you can really open it up and keep this camper nice and cool. They're also going to come with their own set of blinds, which is always nice. So there's what you get for that slide out. We turn it around, and this is going to be kind of, your kitchen setup, a little bit of storage for some food items, and then a surprising amount of counter space for an RV this size as well. So that's always a big time plus. Right here, you got your little drying rack, obviously removable, but you do have your stainless steel undermounted bowl. So really nice high finish, for that. It's to be in the stainless steel, which is always nice. You also have a high-rise faucet. We got the little bag around there because it's currently winterized. This is getting ready to get shipped down to Florida. We still have to finish prepping it, cleaning it, and all of that. But they do come winterized from the manufacturer this time of year. So right here on the counter, you're going to see you get two outlets and two USBs, a little countertop space, which kind of doubles, I would say, kind of like a little bar. I'd probably put two little stools there. I think that'd be nice for a nice little breakfast nook, especially if you have guests, sleeping right over here. One AC on this unit, really all that you need for this sized unit. It is an upgraded Furrion, so that is always nice. And if you want to directly cool, just the spot, if you're sitting down on the couch, it does have the dump valve. You can open and close, however you want to do that. But that's going to be more than enough power, for this camper, no problem. So again, USBs, outlets, plenty of counter space, stainless steel undermounted bowl. Underneath, you're going to find it has a lot of storage, and it's also organized too. So I like how they put that shelved. Most RVs do not kind of go the extra mile for that, so you can kind of separate cleaning from storage, maybe something like that. And you also get a little bit of access to your plumbing too to make maintenance a little bit easier. 3 pull-out drawers. Pull out this middle one, but they're all going to be just like that. So 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, looks like this top one might be just a hair bigger. Maybe that's just playing tricks on my eyes there. You also have a window right here. Again, open it up for a nice cross breeze. Get yourself a little clicker light. And then you do get a pretty good amount of storage right over here. So that's always a plus. You have your Furrion sound system. So that's going to be zone 1 and 2. Zone 1 being inside, zone 2 being outside. AM, FM, you know, USB, all that good stuff. So HDMI, USB, aux, all the plugins you could possibly need. Pretty self-explanatory. Get yourself some tunage, you know, going on inside. And to keep with the theme of Furrion, they went ahead and put in the Furrion microwave. Not too much to go over that. You know, microwaves are microwave. We've all been using them for years. They also have the Furrion oven, which is relatively new to the RV industry, but everyone's kind of going that way because they are very, very effective. Now, this one's not overwhelmingly the largest, but you can move this tray around, you know, if you want it higher or lower. Perfect for like a pizza, you know, or something of that nature. 3 stovetop burner. You also get here in the back, they sneak in a little Surveyor cup right there. So that's pretty neat. You also have the backsplash, which is going to be a wooden backsplash. This is removable. So you can use it, you know, as a cutting board, or just leave it there for any type of, like, you know, grease or something like that. Maybe if you're cooking up some bacon. Forgot to point out, we also have the road vac. So this is going to be your central vac system. You know, you just lift this up and you can sweep any of the debris right into that. Keep this nice and clean. Obviously, since this is hooked up to my jump box, that won't be able to turn on just off the 12-volt power alone. But either way, nice feature to have. We bring it along up front. You have a really nice sized bed, and I love how they organize the storage. So storage goes all the way up and around. You also have plenty of plugins. So on both, let me make sure. Yeah, so on both the left and the right, you do get 2 USBs and 2 outlets. On both sides, you also have windows. So this is going to be an emergency exit window. Pull that red pin and push it out. And then on this side is going to be a traditional window, you know, where you can just open it up again, you know, keep the breeze real nice. But you have storage all the way up and around. So each side's going to come with 2 of these pull-out drawers. And then this right here for a little bit of hanging items. So you get the hanging rack and then a little cubby here up above. You're going to notice that's on a hinge. I'm not holding that up, so that's always a nice feature to have. I know it sounds goofy to point that out, but a lot of brands just don't do that. So that's nice to have, but that's one continuous piece, you know, from hanging closet to hanging closet. So that is a perk. A couple clicker lights right up here, and you get a nice little tinted window, you know, so that way hopefully you can catch a good view or maybe get some of that morning light in. You also have curtains if you want to, you know, block out the sun. But then back here, you're going to have cup holder and a cup holder, and you're going to see there's these, let me show you on this side. Sorry for moving the camera so much. You get that little thumb hole. You can actually lift that up so that way you can get access, you know, to the power if you guys have like a CPAP machine or something of that nature that you need to, you know, get working. So that's always a nice little kind of secret access. Right here, you have your, it's just a vent, you know, that you can open up, get some fresh air going, you know, or on a rainy day, just keep stuff circulating. You can put a max air vent there if you would like. You'd be more than happy to install that. Then you have your Sansui TV. Bada bing, bada boom. You're good to go. That comes out on a swivel. Really easy to use. I don't know why I said it's really easy to use. It's a TV. But anyway, the swivel, it comes out. You can angle it down at the bed, or you can angle it over here at this sled. Let the journey begin. Surveyor went ahead and added in this nice little fancy little doodad there for your visual pleasure. Yeah, good to go. We got our forklift guy driving around, making all sorts of noise. Man, what a bummer. Forklift guy started driving. I got a phone call, meant to hit silent, ended up answering it. Here we are. Video's kind of split. Whatever. Poopy. All right. Get your thermostat right there. Furrion again. It's all your heat and your cold access. You got an outlet. And then I forgot to point out, they are doing the flush mount floor, but they got rid of the carpet, you know, so that's nice. This is all going to be pretty flush, but no more carpet. You got kind of that woven, you know, vinyl material. We come around in the back. This is going to be your main entrance with the solid entry steps. Got yourself a fire extinguisher. You have your fuse box. And then you have the Furrion refrigerator. This is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator, so that's always nice. It's running right now off my jump box. But, you know, essentially it's a more efficient way of doing it. You know, the industry's going away from that gas and electric refrigerator, going more towards the 12-volt because of safety and efficiency. But it's going to be more similar to that of the one at your house. You know, it's got a residential finish to it as far as, you know, how it's used. The freezer will actually freeze stuff and the refrigerator will keep it cool without having to worry about the sun beating down on it and fluctuating that interior, you know, heat. This is going to be your solar charge controller. So if we had a battery on this, it wouldn't be blinking. But basically, it's just letting you know that the solar is working. This is your WineGuard Connect. They do come with the WineGuard Prep. So basically, it pulls out, or not WineGuard Prep, it comes with the WineGuard. It pulls Wi-Fi out from further distances. It also comes 4G LTE ready, so that way you can call up like a Verizon or an AT&T and get 4G LTE inside your camper. This is going to be your controls. So your awning, I got the awning sitting out just a little bit, you know, but extend, retract, as easy as that. You also got an LED strip. Slide room in and out, awning LED, porch light, and interior lights. So, you know, really easy just to kind of control everything, you know, from right there. Got yourself a little hanging rack, you know, for maybe a coat or two. And then you also have plenty of storage here on that back wall. So I like how they'd work that in. It's kind of a nice little pantry there for you. And then a little pull out right there. And then this is the RB, so the rear bath. So this is going to be your bath is in the rear. Let me show you this right there. Got the bowling arm. She let me down last week, but I'll tell you what, that just means she's charging up and ready for a killer day. All right, got your shower. Got a nice little sunlight right there. You know, pretty good sized shower. You got all the storage you need for all your soaps and shampoos, but pretty good space. And don't worry about the mess down there. Like I said, it's winterized, hasn't gone through a shop yet. No need to worry, that'll get nice and cleaned up. And I like how they did the curtain on this. So you simply just pull it, and then it latches in, and then, you know, kind of retracts there pretty darn easily. But I like how it's kind of like a stone go little storage action right there. You got the toilet. The old porcelain throne, little TP holder, a light to turn on and off the lights. Maybe a little towel rack right there. Then you got some storage. There is a fan here above us as well. That opens up. Nice little medicine cabinet. Got a little sink here for you. Couple outlets. And this is going to be where you can check all your tanks. So like your gray tank, black tank, fresh tank, battery, your water heater for gas, water heater electric, and then your water pump. And then you also have a little bit more storage here up underneath. Bada bing, bada boom. But I think that about wraps it up for the interior portion of this tour. Again, this was the 2023 Surveyor 202RBLE. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys consider hitting that like and subscribe button. But now I'll show you a couple things here on the outside, you know, that I enjoy. So first off, this is a dual axle unit, which a lot of RVs this size are actually a single axle, much like that one. That one's only about 2-3 feet shorter, but it goes down to the single axle. I always like the idea of having the dual just in case, you know, if you guys pop a tire, it still sucks, but you know, you got 3 others that it's going on there. It might not ruin your day or might not cause any, you know, any type of danger for you. They also come with a tire pressure monitoring system. That's going to be new to the 2023. So that way you can see, you know, if a tire is losing air too tight, geez, oh Pete. If it's losing a lot of air rapidly, or if it's getting too hot, if it's too low, it has kind of a warning system for you. You have a spray port right there, so you have a little bit of access to water, outlet, and a little cable connection. Right here is going to be your outside kitchen. There is going to be a Suburban grill, which is going to be right up in there, but obviously it's stowed away, getting shipped down to Florida. But you'd plop that right there, and you'd be good to go. And then, yeah. Get yourself an Everchill, little mini refrigerator. Dual marine grade speakers, so safe to play while it's raining out. You don't have to worry about anything busting on you. You got your LED lights running underneath the awning. Again, the awning size will be down in the description of the camper. This is going to be your pass-through storage. This side is going to be, you know, quite a bit larger. Again, there's going to be that griddle. But you also have a light right there, and it shows off some of the construction. So you have your aluminum frame construction, and as you can see, it is welded, you know, which is always a perk. This is going to be your power tongue jack, so just as easy as, you know, down and up, light on, light off. This is going to be your tire pressure monitoring system sensor. So you can see right there, it's ready to go. It's got the screen. All you got to do is pair it up. Your battery disconnect. And this is the back end here of the pass-through water, or pass-through storage. So the smaller side, here are all the factory stats. So as you can see, it can have a max weight of 7,500 pounds with a loading capacity of 3,500. So very lightweight. Or I'm sorry, I spoke incorrectly. 7,497 for the GVWR, and it can hold 2,569. Either way, still nice weight, under 12,000 or 5,000 pounds. All right, so as we come around here, you got the back end of the water heater right there. You also have your fresh water connection. This is going to be your slide, and you'll see it's got those little Solera clips on there by Lippert. That's to indicate that it is prepped for a slide topper. Now, this customer did add the slide topper, have not installed it yet. They also got the observation camera system. So this is going to run you $700 installed. The observation camera is going to run you, you know, about $550. But basically, you get a little suction cup, a little you know, screen. That way you can see what's going on behind you. You know, when you're driving with distance markers. This is going to be your sewer outlet connection along with your low point drains, which you'll see over there to the left. And you also got your valve. Cable and satellite, city water connection, and your blank tank flush connection. So if you're not familiar with the black tank flush, it's basically a sprinkler system there for your black tank. So it helps knock off, you know, any type of like toilet paper or debris or anything like that. That's going to be your 30 amp connection. You also have a bumper with a spare tire. Comes with a cover for Surveyor. That's where that Furrion observation camera is going to go on. And then you have a ladder, maximum capacity of 250 pounds, but that way you can climb up there and get on top, you know, check off your seals, or check your seals, make sure they're looking good, maybe brush off your slide if you're not getting the slide topper, you know, all that good stuff. But fully walkable roof, you know, you guys are good to go. All right, but again, this was the 2023 Surveyor 202RBLE. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys stick around for another one. My name is Hunter. See ya.